and welcome to Ellen Ruth Soap. I'm Ellen, and today I am making a berry-inspired soap using this fragrance. It's called Mulberry from Wholesale Supply Plus, and I wrote my little note on the side here that says none, which means it's not supposed to cause acceleration or discoloration or ricing or anything, so I write little notes on the side so I remember how a fragrance performs based on the reviews. Anyway, that's going to be the fragrance today, and I was thinking of Berry Love because I have these little embeds that I poured. I just had some extra batter one day, and so I filled my little heart molds, and I thought, well, I'll use those another time. Well, I'm going to use them in this soap today. I want to do a very swirly soap using a couple of really fun colors. So my Red Obsession will be one of the color swirls. That's from Nurture Soap, and another one is Orchid Purple, which is that gorgeous or what? I can't wait to try this. So those, and I have another one, Love Poem. I thought with the hearts this went with it, so Love Poem. So those are going to be the color swirls. This will be a goat milk soap today, so goat milk will be my liquid portion with the lye. I'll use mulberry silk to go with the mulberry fragrance, but it's not just a basic mulberry, it's like a mixed berry, so I'm thinking about calling this Berry Love or something with the hearts. So I'm going to go get my goat milk prepped and ready to go and get everything set out and ready, get my gloves on, safety gear, and let's get together and make some wonderful berry and goat milk soap. So I've got all my prep work done. Here are my oils and butters, and to this I have kale and clay, organic colloidal oats, and the fragrance is already in here. I like to, if I know it's going to behave, I like to mix it in, just sort of let it anchor with the clay and the oats and absorb in. And so here's my goat milk lye solution, which has tussa silk fibers, sodium lactate, goat's milk, and about a half a teaspoon of titanium dioxide, just to lighten it up. Oh, and I keep forgetting, I did disperse a little organic cane sugar in some water and added that in here. So this also has cane sugar in it, which is supposed to help make a more bubbly lather. So I've been adding it in lately, and we'll see if I keep doing it or not. I'm just going to run this through a strainer because of the goat milk. I want to make sure I don't have any milk solids that didn't, I don't want any chunks in there. I want to make sure it's good and smooth and wonderful. And I'm going to hand stir this until I get emulsion, and then we'll split off for our colors and stick blend as needed. Let me tell you, this mulberry fragrance is really, really nice. I put it in here to disperse with the clays, and boy, it smells great. If it sticks around after the cure, it's going to be one of my favorite berry scents. It's really good. Let's hand stir this up and get our pretty colors. I do have a couple of piping bags ready. I would like to pipe some rosettes and little berry dots on the top if everything's behaving well. I've got my bags all set up here ready to go, so I like to keep my options open as I get into it. That's one of the things I love about soap making. It is never the same. I have duplicated recipes down to, I take copious notes on what I'm doing, and I've duplicated them down to the minuscule points, and they'll behave differently. So it's just, I don't know if it's the weather, the temperature of the air. I love it though. Keeps you on your toes. Soap making is never boring. For me, it's not. I love it. It's like an adventure every time. And the swirls, you never know what you're going to get till you cut in. I just love everything about it. All right, so I've got my swirly containers here, and we have reached emulsion, this beautiful creamy, everything is, an emulsion just means that all the lye solution molecules have bonded with all the oil molecules, and it's incorporated throughout. We definitely don't want any lye pockets or oil pockets in your soap. That's not cool. So that's what emulsion is. All right, so let me split off for colors. I've been making a lot of goat milk soap lately because the goats are in milk. And that's just wonderful when you've got a lot of wonderful resources to work with. Use it while you've got it. I do freeze it anyway. I don't use fresh goat's milk. I freeze it in pucks just to keep it on the cooler side. So I freeze it fresh, but It is frozen when I make soap with it. Let me see. There we go. All right, now I'm going to just set this big one off to the side, and let's get to our colors. So I have my love poem pink here. Pretty, pretty, pretty. We'll go in here with this. And I made, you know what, I don't have much left. I'm just going to bloop it all in there. That's probably about 1.5 teaspoons is all I had left, so we'll just go for that. And in my little one here, I'm going to do my beautiful orchid purple. So pretty. There we go. And in my big picture, I will do my Red Obsession, which is a very pretty, it is reddish, pinkish, almost a fuchsia, I guess, but prettier than just a fuchsia. Let me see, this is looking pretty good. I'm going to run my stick blender through here. So we'll go lightest to darkest, and lightest is my uncolored, then we'll hit our colors up. So it's been a little bit, maybe about 20 minutes, and I think my piping bags are firm enough now. I have this on a little turntable. I got this idea from Stacy at Yellow Cottage Soapery, she is awesome, total soap goals. And I'm like, that is just brilliant to be able to turn it. So it's a little loose, but I'm going to go ahead and pipe down some rosettes, and then I'll put little berry dots in there. That's the plan. All right, it's been 24 hours. Let's see how this beautiful berry love came out. Smells great today, by the way. The fragrance is nice and strong still this morning. So that's always a plus. Let's get in here and see how those embeds came out. Ooh, swirly and pretty, and they smell fabulous. So this is happy. This is a happy bar. Yay!